Oh, hello. You've caught me at a time. And that time is now. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, when last episode I ended at the top of a mountain in a mesa biome, don't worry about it. Anyways, this time, last time we went west, which I believe is that way. Yes, that way is west. This time we're going to go ahead and we are going to be going east. Sound good? Okay, cool. Anyways, let's go. For some reason I'm having a lot of trouble remembering what my keybinds for everything is. So you're just going to have to bear with me for that. I don't think that they changed. Just for some reason, my hands do not want to cooperate with me anymore with regards to this whole predicament. That predicament being self-imposed by playing Minecraft, of course. And yeah. Oh, also another thing that happened is that OBS updated and it broke my audio. And oh well, that's just sad. That's just really sad. You know what? I don't think anybody's gonna mind if I do this. Boom. Actually, wait. What's that? The like sunshine thing, like. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what that sounds like. Or I can hear it in my head, but for some reason I can't replicate it with my mouth. I think it was also in Shrek. I feel like that's where I recognize that the most from. But yes, OBS updated. The UI is completely different now from what I had before. Kind of wish that I would have been able to just stick with the previous OBS update. Because this one, for whatever reason, completely messed up my audio, and so I had to rework the entire thing and do my best, and we have no idea if it's actually working or not. I did do a couple test recordings, so I think that it sounds about the same, but I am minorly deaf. Especially when it comes to like high-pitched noises and stuff. Both me and my sister are actually. So who knows what this sounds like? It could sound like a horrible screechy mess, or it sounds perfectly fine and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. You can let me know what it sounds like in the comments below if you're okay with helping me out with something like that. But in the meantime, you can't comment and I can't, or like you can comment. At the time of you watching this, you're able to comment. Me, at the time of recording this, I'm not able to read your comments because, you know, despite popular opinion, popular perception, I am not actually able to time travel. Fun fact. I don't know where people get that perception. Wow, there was a village really close to me had I just gone east instead of west. Man, okay, so now we know east always beats west. Open. Nobody in there. I'm gonna steal a bed from one of you guys, because I don't have a bed anymore. Well, that was grass in there. I guess nobody's been inside of there? Oh, is this an abandoned village? No, there's an iron golem there. Okay. Oop, there's a white bed. I can take a white bed. I was hoping for a yellow bed, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Ooh, and there is a black... You know, I never see blacksmiths anymore. Are they a lot more rare now? I feel like every village used to have a blacksmith, but now, like, these blacksmith buildings are just so few and far between. But yeah, look, there's got so much goodies. So many goodies. And an iron pick. Look at that. Look at that. Also, side note, I've always hated I've always hated this upgrade name. Isn't it Iron Pick? It actually really bothers me. Yeah, okay. Hop, 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 hop. Ooh, this house is haunted. Ooh, you are creepy. I do not like you. Okay, so. Not even going to go inside of that one. Not even going to go inside of that. That is clearly a bad place to be. Bread. Thank you for all of those. I will be stealing your emerald. Sorry, my good sir. Oh, you don't even have... You don't... I can't do anything with you. I need to... I feel bad, so now I need to give this emerald back. Excuse me, would either of you be interested in an emerald? Ooh, you're offering me pants, and you're also offering me pants. Well, I don't need pants. Hop. 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 I think traversing on top of the trees is the most efficient way to travel a forest. Methinks. Unless you fall off, of course. But like, see, ooh, I was about to jump into that. Hop, 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 hop. But you see what I mean? It's like, instead of ducking and weaving and dodging, if you've got a good rhythm, you could actually get pretty far. Well, unless you fall, of course. Hello, brown sheep. Hello. I'm here to acknowledge you. Acknowledged. Sometimes you just got to acknowledge sheep, you know? You got to acknowledge a lot of things. Have you acknowledged your friends today? Have you acknowledged your friends today? When was the last time you messaged them? When was the last time? Did you reply to that one message that like is from like several days ago and you meant to reply to, but you just haven't replied to yet for whatever reason, and now you feel like it's too late to reply to that message? You should reply to that message. Anyways, east we go. Ooh, that's a whole river. That's a whole river. No, that's a lake. Or is it a river? Doesn't really matter. I've got a boat. Boop. Alright, ooh, and there's a salmon. And Squilliam. Hello, Squilliam. Swim, swim. Ooh, that's a whole... That's pretty cool. You know, this specific location kind of reminds me of like the like old Yogscast. You know what I mean? Like way back when they had that sort of like going to the moon series where they had to get oil and stuff. They kind of built their home inside or in the side of a cliff, and these cliffs started out and it looked kind of like that. Anyways, I used to watch Yogscast videos a lot. That was my jam. It was Yogscast, and there were these like these kids that were like my same age making a YouTube channel, but they had this survival series where instead of actually playing survival, they would just be in creative very obviously and then pretend that they're in survival. And yeah, it was just really funny to me. They're like, oh yeah, we've got like this house built out of diamonds now, and I'm just like it was all in good fun, you know. It was all in good fun. Also, this reminds me of Gravity Falls. Ta-da! It's like that UFO shape, you know? Have you seen Gravity Falls? I sort of assume that if you're watching my videos, chances are you've probably watched Gravity Falls, or you've been thinking about watching Gravity Falls and just haven't done it yet. I thought that was a bunny. I was very excited, but now I'm a little bit sad. Break. And now I've got this yellow dye to dye the horses, of course. Click. Man, I tried. Click, click, blop. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, hey, a village. Cool. Alright, bye. Who needs villages when you've got your own mind to question? Look at that, though. Look at that valley. Ooh. That's real pretty. That is super pretty. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I've never built a house in a cherry biome before. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe I did. Have I? Have I built a house in a cherry biome? I might have. But not to my recollection. So, also, why are they always so high up? I guess they're not always high up. That one lonely sakura tree that I found last time, that one wasn't very high up. Well, this is a real pretty place, though. Look at all this. Look at them trees. Alright, I kind of want to go up. Man, look at that. Hop. That'd be a good place to fortify, too, because it's like up on top of a mountain. And there's bees! There's bees! Oh my goodness. Oh, they're pollinating because all of that is flowers. I see. Unless you're just stuck. I thought you were pollinating, but you look like you might just be stuck. Yeah, I think you're just stuck. Okay. Man, it's a good thing I installed optical zoom on my eyeballs. Okay, don't swim then. That's fine. Sniff. Excuse me for sniffing so much. My allergies have been out of control recently, but today's actually a really good day for me in terms of allergies, or in terms of lack of allergies. Like today I'm actually able to breathe. Most days it's like it has been awful. That's partly because of like changing of the seasons, so there's a lot of pollen and stuff everywhere. And then also it's partly because of my AC is broken, so there's no air circulating in my house. So dust is sort of collecting everywhere, and it has been since November. But it is being fixed now. Yeah. For those of you, context, if you're watching this in the future, the time that I'm recording this, or the month that I'm recording this and uploading this, is March. So it's been several months of no heating or cooling in my house. Anyways. And now that I've said that I have an AC, now everybody knows that I live in the United States. Which, if that wasn't obvious from my other videos, like I've made some pretty obvious videos of me being in the United States. Then you know. Also, I decided I don't want to live in a cherry biome. I decided I don't want to. Whoa. That is a forbidden staircase, if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness gracious. And there's a single petal here. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Bravo. 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 Here, take some bread too. Take some bread. Amazing. Brilliant. That made this whole adventure worth it for me. Honestly, that made everything worth it. Okay, where to next? So I've gone through there. Over there's where the village is. So I guess I'm going through there. A big old forest. Oh, there's another cherry biome up there. Is that a structure in there? No, that's just dirt. I thought that may there may have been like a wall with a door in it. See that? But it's not. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep here. Click. ZZ. Ah, what a wonderful place to sleep. What a wonderful place to rest my head. Oh god. There's a sheep. Good. I thought it was chasing me again. Okay. How do I get down? This is a cliff. This is a cliff face. Hop. Hop, 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 hop. Huh, as it turns out, not actually that hard to get down. Ow. Nothing's difficult to get down, actually, if you're willing to break your legs. That's really the big determining. Ooh, that's not good. Can I make that? Ooh, nope. Oh, kazowie. Okay, I totally thought I was dead just then. This is a cave. Hop, hop. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be in here. I do have an iron pickaxe. Don't have any light though. It's really dark. Alright, fine, we'll leave. Ooh, look at those god rays though. Nice. Why are they called god rays? Like those like sunbeam ray things that like cut through dust and stuff. Why are those called god rays? Also, why were they at the mouth of of that? Usually they only appear if there's like fog, you know? And there doesn't seem to be a lot of fog here. Or at least there shouldn't be a lot of fog. You know? Ooh. Hello, hole. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I should really be more careful. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Hop, 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 hop. I feel like I totally could have made that jump. Like that one on the side of the cliff back there, I feel like I totally could have made that. But I don't know exactly what I did wrong. And I'm not going to go back to try again. But I feel like I totally could have done that. It would be a bad idea to try to swim up that. Like, jump across, wouldn't it? Yeah, because then there's not even any way to get up from there. Yeah. No, that would be a bad idea. Hop, 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 hop. See, I'm allowed to recognize my own bad ideas and then just move on and ignore those ideas. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Ooh, ooh, there's a pupper barking outside. I mean, outside my door. I know the pupper. That's the pupper that lives with me. Ooh, ruined nether portal. And as we know, I always go for ruined nether portals. But first I need to check out this flower forest. I need to check out the flower forest village. Hello, flower forest village. It's me, Nate. Hello. Ooh, lectern. Hello. Whatever happened to the old library buildings, too? Those used to be a thing. Hello, Monsieur Farmer. Oh. Oh. I think he just took a dump. I think he just took a dump right there. Oh. Close. Pa 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 pa. Ooh, a chest. With bread. And nothing else. Nothing else inside of that chest at all. Oh my goodness gracious. I am now getting to the point where it's getting hard to breathe. I think the more that I talk, the more my nose gets clogged up when I have allergies. Did I just... No, I didn't. Do 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 do. Boop. Doop. Ooh, a dandelion. Goodbye, Monsieur Farmer. I will see you in the nether. Up. That's actually something that I keep saying with my players in fun fact, I'm a dungeon master. Well, not a dungeon master. Like I don't have a dungeon. I'm like a game master for tabletop role-playing games, like Dungeons and Dragons. That's why it's called a dungeon master. I don't have a dungeon. I don't have a dungeon. Ooh, actually, that'd be kind of cool to have a dungeon. Wait, what if we have it? What if, right? You build a dungeon and make it like all medieval and stuff, and then play D&D inside the dungeon. Okay, I want to have a dungeon now. I want to have a dungeon. Hop, 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 hop. Place. Hop, 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 hop. But anyways, yes, that's something that I've been messing with my players and saying. As sort of like a meta clue as to how the game's gonna end or how the campaign's gonna end, I've been having characters and NPCs say, "See you at the end of the world." Just, because the world's gonna end. We're actually on, like, there's probably only like 3 or 4 sessions left, maybe. I mean, knowing them, it's probably going to drag out a little bit, but that's okay. Or knowing the nature of tabletop role-playing games, I should say, it's gonna drag out a little bit. But that is totally fine. Regardless, we are almost done. And that is super duper cool to super duper cool. It has been like a year and a half since we started this campaign. And you can actually watch all of it. Fun fact, because it's on its own YouTube channel. It's called Board Fellows. If you want to see me say adult words and bad words and reference stuff that like you would not expect a family-friendly like person on YouTube to be saying or referencing, you go check it out. It's funny. I guess I'm not really family friendly. I'm kind of I am a person who just so happens to prefer to be and behave a certain way, and that certain way that I prefer to be and behave just so happens to be mostly family friendly, is what I should say. But yeah, if that sounds like something that you'd enjoy, Board Fellows, look it up on YouTube, or the link is actually in the description below. It's actually in the description below all of my videos. If you're gonna go subscribe to any channel of mine, I would prefer if you subscribe to that one instead, because I don't know, this one feels weird when people subscribe. I actually lost 6 subscribers recently. I don't know what that clicking noise that my tongue just did was. I hope that didn't come out on camera because that sounded weird. But I lost 6 subscribers recently, and I had just the like biggest smile on my face. I was like, "Oh my goodness! Oh thank goodness!" I would have been terrified to reach 1,000. That would be horrible. So yeah, if you're gonna subscribe to any channel, subscribe to that one. It's pretty funny. There's like a whole team of people. I'm not the one editing. I'm literally just like the DM for the first campaign. Which is kind of an honor in its own right, but I won't be DMing campaign number 2. That one's going to be my my sister, but I think that I am doing campaign 3, unless somebody else wants to do something between that and then. But anyways, I'm probably going to end the video soon. I don't know how long I want to record for. I do have to work at some point today. I do got to go to work. And, oh, I guess it's still pretty early. I can record for a little bit longer. Really, I just want to see something really, really cool. Because the last episode, I ended in a very, like, scenic spot. And I thought it was really cool. So I kind of want to just go until I find something, like, really pretty. Like, I mean, everything's kind of pretty in Minecraft, but I want to go somewhere that's, like, pretty, you know? If that makes sense. I want to go somewhere that is just like, oh my goodness gracious, this is phenomenal. I am so amazed that I was able to find this place. You know? You dig? Especially because I've got, like, such a big render distance. Yeah. What is my render distance, actually? Oh, it's only at 36 chunks. Huh. Wild. Look at that. That does not look like 36 chunks to me. But maybe it's because I've got, the Bobby mod installed, which is Bobby is kind of like Distant Horizons, except it runs better and is compatible with more shader packs and stuff. But yeah, it basically just caches your, like, anything that you load, like any chunks that you load, and then it can preload chunks and stuff too. So I believe that this is more than 36 chunks, but it might not be. It might not be. 36 chunks might just be bigger than I remember it being. I was running it at 96 chunks before, but that was just slightly laggy when I was like loading in a bunch of terrain. It was laggy. But yeah, Bobby is also the mod that lets me do like move my render distance up to absolutely ridiculous lengths, you know. There's also I know that there are people that use Distant Horizons and Bobby in conjunction with each other. So that's a thing where I think like they get better performance close up, but then they get like the extended horizon past where they would otherwise have been able to see, you know. But who knows? Ooh, Curse of Vanishing. Does that mean if I throw it on the ground then it's gonna disappear? Click, click. Wop, wop, wop. No. What if I drop it here? No. Okay, well I've got a golden hoe, so that's good. Hop, 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 hop. Can you make a Curse of Vanishing book? I feel like that'd be kind of awesome. You know, it'd be kind of a good, like, I feel like that would be good for, like, a Minecraft server. If you have, like, this legendary weapon, but you put Curse of Vanishing on it, so if anybody... So nobody can... So people would, like, go after you because they want this weapon, right? But if you put Curse of Vanishing on it, if they do defeat you, they still don't get the weapon. So then the only way that they could get that weapon from you is if you gave it to them. You know? Oh my gosh, it's a mangrove. Whoa! Whoa! And mud! Mud, 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 mud. 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 Wow, those sounds are horrible. Mud, 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 mud. Mud, 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 mud. Sometimes you just gotta run around in mud. You know? Sometimes you just have to. That's just the thing that you gotta do. I'm not gonna roll around in mud though. That's redonkulous. That is redonkulous. Although apparently it's supposed to be good for your skin. Hop, 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 hop. Whoa. That is a circle. Kind of. It's not really a circle. What do I wish to do now? I did see this. I saw this from like all the way back there. Because I like zoomed in and stuff and I saw this and I thought that this was just like not rendered completely and that's why there were holes through it. But it's just that it's got holes through it. Also, wow, there are so many squids. So many squids. Oh my goodness gracious. And they're all, those three are synchronized swimming. Do you see them? Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Oh, you're out of sync now. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get it with more practice. I believe in you. Swim, swim, swim. Paddling in the boat. Swim, swim, swim. Gonna go this way. Swim, swim, swim. Paddling in a boat. Swim, swim, swim. Hoping that I'm going to be okay. Is that more mangrove? No. There's not more mangrove. I think that's the issue that I'm running into, is that whenever I come across a really pretty place, there's just that itch in the back of my mind that's like, what if there's an even prettier place just over the horizon, you know? What if? And I think that's really the thing that keeps me going, you know, because beauty is just so subjective, you know? Like maybe for somebody else, they'd be like, oh, this is perfect. Oh, should I just go end in another mesa biome? That'd be kind of funny. Wait, have I been going? I've been going east this whole time, right? Yes, I've been going east. Okay. Man, I was about to be like, what if it's the same mesa biome that I died in? But it's not. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so sorry. Hello. I saw that cobweb up there and I was like, oh no, it's abandoned. But it's not abandoned. Hello. Ooh, you're a mesa village. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen a mesa village. Hello. Hello. Hello, can I trade with you? Bop. Nope. I wonder if there's a mod, like a trade with anything mod. It just lets you trade with anything. Hello. Somebody in there. Hello. Aha. Yes. And I don't need your wheat. I only want the bread. I'm in peaceful mode, so I don't even need the bread, but I'm taking the bread. Hup. Wait, which way was east? This way is east. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop. Hop. Hop, hop, hop. Ooh, running away. No. This is a bad place. This is the bad village. Bad village. You're lucky I don't light you on fire. Alright, but I need to go sleep, probably. Unless I want to just keep paddling through the night. I mean, this is kind of pretty. In, like, its own way. I hate the ocean, though. I don't like looking that way. I want to keep looking towards, the land and stuff. I think I have, what's the, fear of, really big open spaces? Is it agoraphobia? I think it might be agoraphobia, because I have a horrible, extremely intense fear of the ocean, actually, to the point where I can't even go near it, or if I see it in person, I just start to spiral and, have a panic attack, you know? But I don't actually have anything personally against the ocean. It just is what it's just is what it is. It's just one of those things. But whenever I see the open water, I panic, you know? So I'm like this. I freaking hate this. Okay, there we go. Hey, a mushroom island. Nice. That's pretty cool to sleep on. I go sleep on a mushroom island. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a wide open, the wide open space, because I am better even if I know it's the ocean, I can convince myself oh no, it's just a river or a small lake. If I can see land on the other side of it, even if it's technically connected to the ocean, I'm more okay with that. But I feel just the idea that look at this. How can this not freak you out? This is horrible. Look at that. Anyways, I took a screenshot just then. Break. Hello, are there any mushrooms? Are there moos? Are there moo-moos? Hello, moo-moos. Hello, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sleep. Z. Boop. Ah. For some reason, my keyboard, or my hands, are not cooperating with my keyboard right now. And, yeah, that's a thing. Okay. This place is really cool. Mushroom Island's pretty rare, but not the prettiest place. Not very pretty. Ooh, those are the What are the White Cliffs? I think they're in Ireland. But that's what this shape sort of reminds me of. I think it's in Ireland. I hope it's in Ireland. I've never been, so I don't actually know. I've just seen photos. Ugh. Is that a shipwreck? No, that's just plant material. Ooh, crossing a vast ocean, I see. Okay, what in the large biomes? Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh, I do not like this. Please land. Please come up soon. This is messing with my brain. Man, I've got a pretty high render distance too, and it's just ocean. It is just all ocean. That is horrifying, actually. There's a village over there. Should I go that way? No. That village is cursed too. That's for sure a cursed village. Ooh. Did you see that, like, random skip that there just was in the middle of me paddling? Man, must be loading a lot. Okay. I am genuinely, really, for real, getting goosebumps right now because of how big this ocean is, and the land is disappearing. Okay, I hate this. I hate this. Please be land. Is that land? No. That is not land. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I think it's because I was thinking about it now. 256 chunks. We're gonna go to 94. And hopefully that loads in some land for me. Hello? Land? Please? It does take a lot longer to load. The bigger the chunks that I have. Okay, cool. It's loading land over there. Look at that. Look at little trees. And look, there's land that I passed by. Okay, so if there was land in front of me 96 chunks away, it'll load. It'll load, right? It's about to. There's that village. See over on the left? There's that village I passed by and decided not to go to because it's definitely cursed. There's land over there. Look at the little trees. That's grass. That's a little tree right there, though. And still nothing ahead of me. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, is that? That is a shipwreck right there. Okay, we're going to go to the shipwreck. Cool. Maybe we'll find some treasure. Or at least something to keep us going. Or like something really pretty. I don't know, I'm still looking for something really pretty. I want to end the video at some point. Ooh, there's a... What is that? Oh no, that's just dirt. Okay, I thought that was like, those were wooden blanks. Ooh, there's another village over there. Exciting. You know, we might just go to the village and then end the video there. Sounds pretty good to me. There we go. Ooh, coast armor trim, and a buried treasure map. Exciting. Woo, lag. Well, I mean, I know why it's lagging. It's because I've got it at 94 chunks. I need it to be at 36 chunks. Okay. Because 36 chunks is already a huge render distance. I think 94 is the maximum in Bedrock Edition. Just because, C# or C++, which is what it's... C# and C++ are two different coding programs, but either way, they're more efficient than Java. Although I believe that the newer editions of Java like the newer Java editions have become more efficient, which is cool. Which is cool. Yeah. Break. Hop. Oh, up there. That's where I'm going. Do you see that? Like, that block right there is where I'm gonna end the video. That's where I'm gonna end the video. I have to get up there. Immediately. Hop. Splish. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's pretty steep on this side, so let's go check out the other side. And hopefully it's not nearly this steep. Hop. A little less steep. Hop. Yeah, it's a lot better on this side. Okay, cool. Ooh, and it's a jungle. Nice. Whoa, it's in everything. There's a jungle right there. There's a spruce biome, and over there's dark oak forest. What in the world is this? And there's a birch forest, old growth birch forest right there. This is the most diverse place I think I've ever seen. What in the world? There's a little tiny, oh, I guess it's not that tiny. It's just like a border between all of these different random biomes. That's also the smallest, like, taiga biome I think I've ever seen. It's kind of cool. Is there a temple in there? I don't think I've ever, like, actually found a temple in survival mode. I don't think I've ever done that. I said I was going to end on this block right here. Look at that. Now that is some goodness right there. I don't think it's the most beautiful view. Oh, I like that. Look, do you see that like rock formation over there? It looks like a bird. Oh, I love it. Just gonna take another screenshot just so that I have it for memory. Stretch. My screenshots are like 10K, so I have to. It takes a while to load. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. My name has been Nate. Last time I checked, or Bun. You can really call me either one. I'm gonna go blow my nose now. Bye.